Calli is a top advisor to RFK, which makes sense given, as he will tell you, he's the one who convinced Kennedy to join the winning campaign.
I was in a sweat tent with him in Austin at a campaign event 6 months before, and I just had this strong vision of him standing with Trump, and how what RFK represents is actually what Trump represents, and actually what almost every American's feeling, which is this frustration and this rigged thing and this thing that doesn't quite feel right, that you can't quite put your finger on.
OK, I hope this goes without saying, but I would rather be anywhere on Earth than in a sweat tent with RFK. I'd rather be in a dumpster full of glass and cockroaches. I'd rather be in a flight where half the passengers are babies and half are Mel Gibsons. I'd rather be in Scottsdale. Scottsdale! Calley Means is constantly claiming the whole system surrounding health and food is rigged, and one of his key bona fides in arguing that is that he used to be involved in rigging it. He said that he was a lobbyist and consultant, and that one of my big accounts was the American Beverage Association, which is the front group for Coke. Here is what he says he did there.
Working for Coke, I helped steer money to the American...
Coca-Cola.
Yeah, working for Coca-Cola, they actually pay money to the American Diabetes Association. They actually pay money to the American Academy of Pediatrics. If there's one thing the American Diabetes Association, which sets the standard of care for diabetes management, should be doing, they should be saying, we're not going to accept money from Coke.
Now, look, I'm not going to sit here and argue that Coca-Cola is a good company. They are absolutely terrible, to the point that if I told you they had a section on their Wikipedia page titled Colombian Death Squad Allegations, you might even believe me, which is good because they actually do. But people who've looked into Calli's origin story have come away with some, let's call them, questions. For starters, when reporters reached out to the two firms where he worked, each insisted they didn't represent Coke or its trade group at the time. Now, Calli insisted to us that he did do this work, though not directly for Coke or the trade group, but for an unspecified coalition that they funded and that he didn't name, which, as you'll note, is already much less specific than what he confidently blew Tucker's mind with there. And for what it is worth, former colleagues of his have no idea what he's talking about, with one saying maybe there was a 6-month window when we all blacked out, this client came in, and Calli became the whisperer behind the scenes, plotting a supposedly nefarious role with soda executives. But one thing they definitely do remember is that Calley Means apparently used to walk around the office saying, Calley means business. And I probably could have saved us a whole lot of time if I just said that at the start. I wouldn't have needed to show you the Tucker appearance or even the RFK sweat tent detail if I just said, this is Calley Means, and he apparently used to walk around saying Calley means business. You would know all you need to know to accurately conclude he is a douche.